Lesson 3, How Reiki Works. Did you know that the human body is made up of over 50 trillion cells? Each cell contains omniscient wisdom and is connected to the universe and every living thing within it. A good analogy is to think of the universe as a huge ocean of water. Every living thing within that ocean is like a tiny droplet. Together, these droplets make up and are part of the Reiki, the universal life force. Reiki is part of our genetic structure, an inbuilt intelligence that energizes the mind, body, and spirit. Reiki stimulates growth, health, life, and healing. When it is freely allowed to flow around the body, it can keep us alive and healthy for over 120 years. Unfortunately, bad habits and poor choices result in the flow of Reiki being stifled. It is important to note that Reiki cannot be destroyed. Even when we die and the life force leaves our body, it continues to exist as part of the universe. Through neglect and ignorance, we abuse this vital component of life. When the mind, body, and spirit are in harmony, the biological intelligence that governs the body's resources and allows it to heal itself and function correctly are intensified. Reiki is the key that unlocks the body's optimum capabilities. There are 7 main energy centers in the body that control the flow of universal life force. They are called the chakras. Each chakra is responsible for supplying energy to specific parts of the body. When they are blocked or clogged, the body becomes sick and the flow of energy is diluted. A full Reiki treatment reopens the chakras and rebalances the flow of the universal life force around the body. A person will normally need 4 full treatments on 4 consecutive days to boost the flow of Reiki energy. This will stimulate the body's immune system and naturally heal its abilities. Normally, the body will begin by cleansing itself of toxins. As the poisons are removed, the body becomes rebalanced and the healing process can begin. Many cultures have developed techniques and disciplines that stimulate the flow of ki energy around the body. However, Reiki is the easiest to learn and administer. The techniques are simple to master, and the results are profound. The 7 major chakra points. The crown chakra, white or violet, is positioned on the top of the head. It represents enlightenment, intuition, and spiritual visions. Energy supply to the pineal glands, upper brain, and right eye. The third eye chakra, indigo, is positioned in the middle of the forehead, just above the eyebrows. It represents psychic perceptions, telepathy, and ESP. Energy supply to the spine, lower brain, left eye, pituitary glands, nose, eyes, and central nervous system. The throat chakra, light blue, is positioned in the center of the neck. It represents self-expression, emotions, communication, and creativity. Energy supply to the throat, thyroid, upper lungs, arms, and digestive tract. The heart chakra, rose and green, is positioned in the middle of the chest. It represents emotions, love, devotion, spiritual growth, and compassion. Energy supply to the heart, thymus gland, liver, lungs, and circulation system. The solar plexus, yellow, is positioned just above the navel. It represents the center of the body. Food is assimilated, turned into energy, and distributed throughout the body. Energy supply to the emotions, stomach, liver, digestion, gallbladder, and pancreas. The sacral chakra is positioned just below the navel. It represents sexual energy, perceptions, and first impressions of people. Energy supply to the reproductive organs, legs, and the glands. The root chakra is positioned at the genitals. It represents life, physical vitality, birth, and creation. Energy supply to the spine, kidneys, and bladder. Reiki is ever present in our bodies. This means anybody can harness the profound inbuilt intelligent energy for healing. However, without being attuned, the universal life force, you will only be using about 10 to 20% of capacity for healing. Madame Takata explains it best when she describes Reiki as being similar to radio waves. We cannot see them, but we know that they are everywhere around us. When we turn on the radio and tune into the radio waves, we can pick up signals. That signal is turned into radio program. Similarly, the universal life force is everywhere. Although we cannot see it unless we use Cornelian photography, when we are tuned into the energy of Reiki by a Reiki Master, we are able to harness Reiki to heal ourselves and others. This gift of healing remains with us for the rest of our lives. We can only lose it if we use it for negative or destructive purposes. Reiki is pure, and it needs to be treated as such. Reiki is channeled through the hands. When you place your hands on your own body or the body of another person for the purpose of healing, you connect with the universal life force. The wisdom of Reiki then goes to work to bring about healing, balance, and whatever is needed on a holistic level.